as well as
Oke
Aura.
guys ya,
Who will win
welcome back
their
to my
first
channel. Kali ini
match?
game
We will
ketiga
witness
antara
it
Aura
shortly. But
Fire
yes,
versus
Darren, I want to hear your
Evos
thoughts regarding the composition here.
Legends ya guys ya.
Looking at both compositions, I feel like Aura has a slight
Dari suka
edge
draft mana
just
nih?
because they
Dari
have that
draft.
UV, knowing that Evos Legends will
Kalau
play
aku
more
sih
in
entah
a high
kenapa
pin, hard engage
nggak
type of
tahu sih ya.
situation.
Lebih
Most
suka
probably
Evo sih.
Evos, Evos.
will
Cuman kok
come
Evos gua.
into clutch
cuman
Kali
trying
ini
to
kok
dari
defend
draft
it.
Evos.
So looking just
cuman kok
purely based on
draftnya
the
si
draft, I think I
Aura kayak
lean
draft
towards Aura
kayak
Fire at this stage.
draft enak gitu loh.
Okay, there you go. We will
Lebih
see
enak
though,
Evos.
because in the second game, High performed
lah.
splendidly on this Lancelot. So
Mari kita
we'll,
lihat.
we will see here. Was it just a was it luck, or is it like I need to see more follow-up from this guy, because Anti-Mage is already moving so aggressively here, trying to basically
Anti-Mage.
invade the jungles of Aura, but will he get caught here? Was it a mistake? Because three members are basically on him as High turns his focus from that purple
Anti-Mage.
buff on towards this guy, but it will delay the farming of this Lancelot here, Adrena.
Yeah, I mean, aggressive plays coming in from Evos Legends as Rekt is doing a lot of pressure here, even on that Angela, as you mentioned earlier. Kuriba is the next target, and that will be first blood for Evos Legends. So a pick-off here coming from Evos Legends, pushing their advantage here in terms of gold in minute number 2. And Facehugger seems to be the next target. Caught in by Submission will be able to go away with Wings by Wings, but it's not enough, as that will be a second pick-off for Evos Legends, and Facehugger will be the target, Gunny.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking, alright, because look at Rekt's positioning on this Angela. It's just so aggressive. He's so confident right now. The Godiva not looking too good, as Benedetta will definitely take him down that side. And again, 3 secure kill points for the side of Evos Legends, and Aura Fire is scattered around here.
Evos udah 3-0 aja guys.
And Lancelot is struggling to farm.
Angelanya
Kan gue udah bilang, ini enak
Guys,
hero-nya
Benedetta
hero
sih.
Evos.
one level
Gak kayak
ahead
tadi.
on High here, as the first hit already will definitely secure this first hurdle, as Kira did not connect that Daytona's welcome. He will definitely become the target
Gerakannya
right
malah
now.
mudah ya guys
Rekt's
Evos.
will look on towards a kill on Kira, but will not manage to back him up, as of course
Pede gua
Kira
kalau
will get taken down right now.
dapat
Godiva needs
hero
to be
enaknya.
careful because he gets knocked up. Benedetta
Anti-Mage-nya pakai ini guys ya.
go down. Ultimate Feather Air Strike though on towards 2 members right now. First ticket as well as Anti-Mage still manages to survive.
Tipis ya.
Yes, it will be a pause that we're not really sure who it will be coming from. But as of right now, the Evos Legends are leading with a 2k gold difference. So in the early game, Evos Legends seems to be dominating, especially being able to take that turtle, Gonnie.
Indeed, indeed. While looking at the early aggression movements here from the side of Evos Legends, and Aura seems to don't have to find an answer here. Arashi, I want to hear your inputs.
I think that this is an interesting situation because in the previous games, I think the situation is reversed, and Aura actually has the early game pressure, and Evos is the one that maybe needs to scale into the late game more. But in this situation, Evos is the one with the tempo, and they really understand we talk about how the players from Evos really understand their limits. So once they reach level 4 and they know they have it's just a single level advantage, just pull the trigger, and you can see that Aura Fire was caught slightly off guard, and you know, this is why Evos is a team to be feared. And now, with their discipline, with their already renowned wave control, as well as area denial and maybe invasion towards the jungle of Aura Fire, we'll have to see if Aura can deal with the aggression that Evos is gonna put when they push the tempo like this, Goni.
Oh, Kabuki is the next target, though still manages to survive because Alice is also a mobile, high mobility unit hero. So yeah, again, Evos Legends still keeping the pressure early on in the early stages of the game here, Athena.
Yes, and the rotations coming in from Paquito on that anti-mage. I don't think that was a wise decision, honestly, for Aura Fire not to ban out that Paquito, because anti-mage was just so good at flanking and being able to pick off a lot of people there in the early game, as Godiva is the next target here coming in from Clover that unfortunately I'm offended does miss, and Clover will land that falling Star Moon, but unfortunately will be able to get away as of right now, as first it gets a little aggressive there, but will not be able to take that buff away from High as of right now, Gonnie.
Yeah, indeed. Again, look at the pressure from Evos Legends. We have not even entered minute number 5, guys. But Evos is just looking very, very confident with this type of composition as Godiva. Opening map, I'm offended. Connect on towards high, on towards Rex. But Rex will be the recipient of Phantom Execution as well as that Torn Rose, but still managed to survive. But right now, Kabuki is the next target from the side of Evos Legends. Oh, Clover diving. Will Godiva go down? Godiva forces to use the flicker to escape. And again, what a play, what a pressure. But Aura seems to manage to defend the pressure well right now. Video shower open up.
Whoa.
High is the recipient, but right now he needs to be careful because the backup on the side of Evos is there. And Versik will claim the kill on towards High.
High-nya jelek banget.
Is next. The dive will come into play right now. Clover, will he claim the kill on towards Kabuki as Luminaire?
Kurang
is
ya,
there around trying to harass Kabuki. Kabuki
Harusnya mati nih.
Harusnya mati nih. No mana, but again still manages to survive. But
Buset. Ultimate-nya nggak ada obat.
Versinya masuk.
Will he survive this one? As again Rex will
Lah, kok Angela mati? Tiba-tiba. Ini Elise-nya nggak mati-mati anjir.
The next target here as it will be forced to go down in a very, very long siege. If I do so myself, but Versik will come into clutch here, being able to take that. That would be a lot of trades for the side of Evos Legends as well as Space, as Anti-Mage is looking towards taking this next turret. So another objective here for Evos Legends as the items have shown up, Arashi.
Very early on, not much is made yet, but Kabuki has a Cloak of Destiny, so he's gonna start scaling already, and Facehugger now secures one of his own. So once they get the Lightning Transient to complement this Cloak of Destiny, they're gonna have a bit more burst damage, and that is where Evos needs to be slightly a bit more careful. But speaking of the regen coming in from the side of Aura Fire, there are multiple heroes, I think at least 3, right? So the end of D already coming out. Play coming in for Godiva, and Goni, Meteor Shower comes up with a follow-up.
Tracknya nggak mati loh. What a day.
Look at the backup from the side of Evos. Even though
Tapi dapat Ruby mereka.
Rex will die in the process right now. Aura Fire though, 1-for-1 trade as they look to basically defend this mid-turn.
Gila, anti-mage-nya nggak ada obat loh.
Anti-mage took that dive, but Kabuki will trade his life for that matter right now though. High will try to defend this top turret as Clover and as well as Anti-Mage. Sorry, Versik will
Evos jago banget sih kalau pakai Angela. Kayak Rajul.
What can he do because High will not.
Tuh Dre, aku tuh pengen beli apa sih namanya? Efek kayak yang itu, yang kayak Jepang gitu. Tapi nggak bisa dibeli sama duit itu. Ternyata. Iya, harus ada event apa gitu. Efeknya yang Jepang. Kamu lihat kalau mati.
Punya siapa? Ini ada tadi.
Dua-duanya. Pokoknya lihat aja tiap ada yang mati kan. Yang kayak pintu gerbangnya Jepang tuh loh. Pintu gerbang pecinannya Jepang.
That situation right now though, junglers going at it in the purple buff. Ooh, that purple buff managed to be stolen by Versik Eterna.
Persik gak siap, tukang colong emang. Jangan orang. Ini lihat, ini yang mati nih. Tuh. Efek itu tuh. Ruby mati. Ruby. Tuh loh. Gila, ini Aura. Kali ini kenapa ada bantai ya guys, auranya.
Move from High, as I don't think he would be able to have picked off someone there, especially with the backup coming in from Anti-Mage at that stage, and it will be 3 towers for Evos Legends, and they are pushing the tempo yet again, Gani.
Yeah, the decision making.
Auranya mulai dikurung guys ya.
Di situ sama Anti-Mage guys.
Give pressure on towards mid side, but air strike 2 basically wave.
Elise-nya kena meteor shower sakit banget guys ya.
Managed to escape, but look at Versik. Versik just wants to dive. Oh, Godiva opening the I'm offended final blow just to escape. Look at it.
Gila, Vendetta-nya.
Taken down by 3 members on the side of Aura. Look at Versik, he's just so fast. Wants to basically find Facehugger, but with the positioning there, he did not manage to find him. So I guess again, meteor shower here just to get pressure. Will dive once again because 5 members already entering the mid side. Godiva, Kabuki will claim that
Duitnya
counter
langsung
first,
ini.
shut it down, but Keto Anti-Mage managed to find a Godiva in the midst of it all, but right now Aura needs to retreat because Facehugger is very, very low here.
Yes, and it will be Luminaire trying to do what he can to take that blue buff away from Hai, but unfortunately Hai will be able to secure that with the help of
Okay.
Retribution. And yes, Versik did manage to get picked off earlier, and that was really overcompensating, I would say, from the side of Versik, taken down with the tower. But oh my
Gila,
god,
gila,
here,
gila,
Clover
gila.
gets
Ya,
caught in a
tuh.
3v1
Esme-nya,
situation.
darahnya, darah putihnya, Andre. What the heck? Oh, what?
With the help of Feather, with Meteor Shower as well
Oh,
from the
what?
backside, and it will be Kabuki and Facehugger taken down
Dapat
instead,
3
as
guys
well
ya.
as Hai. What a play coming in from Evos Legends, Gani.
Apaan sih itu darah putihnya bisa gitu?
With the help of Hardguard manages to
Clover
survive
pakai
and
Esme-nya
taking
gila banget ya.
3 man
Kirain
down
cuma
from the side
sarit
of Evos
doang.
right now, though. From the side
Enggak,
of
itu kan
RFI
efek
right now, though,
dimasukin
RFI
aja lah.
ramp up.
Darah
Oh,
putihnya
iya.
makanya nambah.
Able to do
Iyalah.
anything because again Evos Legends will just secure the Lord, and of course
Darah
will
putihnya nambah.
basically
Oh, lu malah ada lalu.
objectives will be secured in the
Iya,
next
tadi
couple of
dimasukin aja
minutes.
lah.
While looking at here Arashi, we are about to enter the 10th minute. Any thoughts?
Endelang
Well,
13.
it seems like again there's like a lot of damage coming in from the side of Evos, and they actually
Nih,
opted to
lagi musim ya
abandon
Angela
the turtle
di glowing one.
in favor of actually pressuring
Jenis
the
one,
turrets
sorry.
more. So they're really pushing the tempo really hard.
sakit
And
banget
as I
tuh
mentioned,
Miner,
they're actually
sumpah.
controlling the jungle as we see with the advantage. And you can see Hai just struggled to locate some kind of meaningful income. He's still stuck at 1.5 items basically, with only that War X for a damage. And compared
Glowing
to
one dua,
Versik,
guys.
already on
Jenis
3
one.
items, that is a huge advantage, like 2 item advantage. That is a huge problem for Aura, and they don't really have a solution. Against this pressure, you can see that Godiva has been trying to make his plays. He is tanky, he is that front line with the flicker.
Ini balik aura yang kemarin-kemarin guys ya.
Aura is, Evos is ready for it, and so they need to find something and do something special here, but the dive is going on here, Eterna.
Yes, the dive is going
Whoa,
on as
whoa,
Versik
whoa.
goes in really, really aggressively with the help of Hardguard. Will almost take Godiva down.
Tangannya gila
But
banget
unfortunately, there is
sebenarnya.
backup coming in from the rest of the members, and
Tidak
will be
ada obat.
are taken in from the side of Evos Legends, as they will be continuing to put a lot of pressure. Kira trying to look for an opening, but will not be able to connect as of right now. That will be a tier 2 inhibitor, tier 2 turret for Evos Legends, and look at the pressure and the high ground coming in from Sweetie Shower.
Buset
From the
tangannya.
Luminaire, as Versik goes in again a little aggressively with the
Wow,
last
wow, wow.
blood there, as Hai goes in for Versik, but will be caught in a bad situation as Anti-Mage goes in for the flank, but unfortunately he will not be taken down as of right now, and that is a top turret being the target for Evos Legends. But yes, Aura Fire will be able to defend for another day, Gunny.
Yes, they will be able to defend for another day. Of course, Anti-Mage managed to zone out Farsa away whenever that guy, whenever basically Facehugger pops an Feather Airstrike, Anti-Mage is there to cancel that Feather Airstrike. So I think that's a huge critical point there for the side of Evos. The coordination was there.
You can see guys, the full time win probability is 64 against 36.
Sitting at an 11k lead right now. Clover with
Gila itu darah putihnya guys. OMG.
Masukin Angela tuh.
Right now, Hai is the target as Versik. Will
die.
enter the fight, but Godiva being the frontliner will go down first. Right now, though, Kara is the next target. Daytona's welcome connects on towards one here, on towards Versik, but Versik is just too mobile on that hero. Even though Anti-Mage gets taken down right now, Evos Legends will
Anjir tangannya
because they see
keren banget ya.
right now here at Herna.
Yes, and it seems like Anti-Mage did have to go down in that trade, so it was a 1-1
Ini
trade.
minionnya
Evos
masuk
Legends
terus
are still
anjir.
pushing the gold difference to almost 11k.
Buset.
So this is definitely Evos Legends dominating all across the board here with 7 turrets in their hands, as well as 1 Lord, and Aura Fire unable to take a single objective as of right now. But it seems like both teams are slowing down the pace, waiting for their perfect momentum, because Lord will spawn in 5 seconds.
Oh, siapa tuh keculek tuh?
Gets caught by Kira, but the airstrike opens up just to burst Versik down, and will be Versik taken off guard. Facehugger, the next target here, as Clover goes in for the kill, and will be Facehugger taken down, as well as wrecked. On the flip side here, Kabuki caught in a bad situation, as there is Anti-Mage. This is a 2v4 situation.
3 orang guys ya.
Be able to
Men.
as Kabuki will be forced to get out of that, as he was chunked really low.
Ini ada Anti-Mage
But
sih.
yes,
Kalau nggak ada Anti-Mage sih.
perfectly played here from Anti-Mage as well as Clover, but unfortunately it will be a
Oh enggak, yang ini
3-1
sekarang nih.
trade
Maksudnya
for
yang
Aura
ini yang
Fire.
masih hidup. Kalau anti-match yang mati terus sisa S-nya main jelas sih gawat.
Is the question. He is sitting at a 504. Again, Holy Crystal has been secured. Just been secured.
Masih jauh
So,
jaraknya
the
guys
damage,
ya.
of course,
Masih
the
sisa 7 ribuan.
sustainability he provides for his team will be huge. But then again, Kabuki will become huge impacts as well for the side of Aura Fire. So it's going to be interesting to see the matchup here between Esmeralda and as well as Alice as we enter the 14th minute here. And again, Lord has spawned, so both teams slowing down their tempo will find an opening perhaps in the next minute or so here, Derna.
Yes, it seems like that is what they're going for, as Kira will be trying to open up some vision for his team as well as Godiva, as they are dancing around the next enhanced Lord. And I think this will be a really critical moment.
229.
Arashi?
For sure, with the Lord, finally, again, it's a weird situation because it's reversed. Previously, Evos has the high ground. Now Aura has the high ground. And what do you do against high ground? And when you don't have enough a dive or catch, you take the Lord and use it as a tool to slowly but surely destroy the base of the opposing team. So now they're pressuring for this, and even if they don't go for the Lord and they don't take it, they can force Aura into a fight and get the cash they desperately need to end this game, Bunny.
Oh, pas.
Ooh, look at Clover.
Wow.
Look at Clover connecting onto
Gila. Itu diincar mulu loh sama anti-match. Parsianya.
As he will go at it against Persik. There you go, Persik on towards high right now.
Persik Clover darahnya nggak habis ya guys ya.
Is going down, shut it down by the hands of Barra.
Oh my god.
But look at Kabuki. Kabuki from the backside will claim a double kill as well as Persik will try to find compensation.
Nah, Elisnya dapat.
Will manage to find Kabuki.
Anjir, Persik jago banget guys ya.
Right now as Godiva is the next target, but Evos with the two members remaining will back off from a team fight 2 for them.
Itu Persiknya mantap banget sih, dapat ini
from each respective team.
berdua ngelor.
Has gone down here, Turna.
Kuat lah ngelor
Yes, but
berdua.
unfortunately, High was taken out in that previous team fight, and so Persik will have the liberty to take this next enhanced Lord. And in perfect timing too, as the 3 members that were down from the side of Evos Legends will have enough time to be able to set up and give pressure onto Aura with that enhanced Lord, Goni.
Indeed, and I want to throw it to Arashi here. Will this be the final push? As again,
Itu Persiknya mantap sih. Aura padahal udah ini loh, udah bunuh.
Yeah, you can see Kabuki just in the back.
Udah bunuh 3 orang.
Diving towards the Switcher members, but Persik doesn't want to let this fight end on a loss, securing 2 kills for himself, and with the backup of anti-mage, they actually push away the members of Aura and were able to secure the Lord.
Aura.
And with this Lord, they can pressure multiple ways
at
at the same
guys,
time,
yeah.
right? So they are guaranteed at least one tower, and they don't have to force anything right here. They can just take it slow and continue with their constant pressure, and see where it goes from there. If Aura makes a mistake here, though, this will be the end. And High making a big play now almost gets caught, Goni.
Yes, indeed.
Bisa guys, bisa
gambling. Look at Anti-Mage trying to find Godiva, but Anti-Mage will probably go down in the process. But look at the pressure from that meteor shower.
Anjir.
Anti-Mage pops out there. Look at the Lord. Look at Clover trying to end Kabuki's life at the backside. But look at the base.
Lah.
It will be the main.
Nah, ini Evos kalau maksa malah bisa di wipe out loh. Ternyata belum bisa
Indonesia. Ada parsnya. Ada parsnya.
Meteor shower on towards High. The damage was just too high right now.
Mereka harus hajar Barat juga nih, soalnya kalau ada Barat nggak ada yang di depan.
Yeah, a little aggressive plays coming in from
Ini repot di Parsya.
Anti-Mage. If
Mereka
Anti-Mage wasn't caught
Clovernya
off,
harus
maybe they
ada
could have
momentum
made a
ketika
better
Clover
play, but
ketika
Godiva
Parsanya ulti
being
dia harus
able to do a lot of impact
juga.
there.
Iya, harus falling star moon guys ya.
Now as Clover gets a little aggressive here into the jungle and will be able to take
Atau
that
Persik langsung
away.
electro
So
final
even
blow
though
juga guys ya.
It was an equal trade in
Dalam
that previous
ya.
team fight. Evos Legends
Iya.
are still standing at a 6,000 gold advantage here, as well as in terms of space all across the map, Bunny.
Indeed, Evos Legends with more objectives, with more turrets, and again with more economy. But yes, as we are talking about economy here, items pops up here, Raj.
Yeah, and with the shotguns they're able to pick off from Evos Legends, now the goal doesn't seem like too big of a deal. They're almost towards the final stages. Most of the members, especially the ones not too behind, have 6 items. The rest are on 5 at least. So now this is where the execution gets even more
langsung
important. And
berlima loh Aura.
because they have the range advantage. They have a bit more crowd control, as we mentioned, and they do have the beefier, more AOE damage dealers on their team. So this is a very scary situation for Evos. And they, I don't know, they might have to try and do some kind of macro outplay, maybe with a split push, right? Abusing the Angela presence that can help out any side at the same time. And you know, we see Clover going against multiple people on his own. So we have to see.
Lah kena guys ya Clover.
Connected on towards that, I'm offended, and will be followed up by that feather airstrike. He will get taken down as meteor shower just to secure
mana mati pas ada Lord.
Aura fire, which Luminaire
Belum sih,
manages to
pas
do
hidup
so,
ada.
but it will be a 5v4. I'm expecting Aura to find a team fight here, especially knowing Clover is out of the board. But I'm quite surprised here. Aura actually plays so passively, even
split push
though
loh
they're
Lancelotnya.
up here at Athena.
Yes, that is a
masih banyak kok
questionable
towernya.
move here, but it will be
Masih
high
perawan semua ini
to
towernya.
compensate for that space, and will be able to take the 3rd tier turret there
Masih
in
tuh
the bottom
perawan
side. Yes,
guys ya.
going into minute number 20 here, almost 20. I feel like
Evos
Aura Fire
harus
has the
hati-hati
upper
ini
edge,
guys
knowing
ya.
that they
Lihat
have
nih.
mages
Serangan
that
balik
scale
dari
up. So this is
Aura
gonna
guys
be
ya.
really scary for Evos Legends, as they do seem to have lost a bit
Oh.
of tempo. But as you can see here, a 1v1 fight going against High
Ada
as well
mekanik
as
guys.
Versic, but High
Lah,
will be the
loh
one
kok
to retreat from
jadi
that
Aura
situation.
yang punya map sih?
Going on to this next
Mana?
advanced
Ya,
board.
karena
So this is
Kapiko
going to be
satu.
really, really critical for Evos Legends to play around, as they did get picked off previously.
Parsianya
The
diincer.
airstrike has been popped, and they're trying to do what he can. But oh
Mati
my god,
Parsianya.
it does connect
Kena Luminaire.
onto Luminaire. Luminaire will be
Lah.
the first to fall. Unfortunately, it will be
Anjir,
a lot
dapat
of damage
selat-selat.
taken
What the heck?
from
What a
side
game.
Evos Legends. Fire seems to
Oh,
have the upper edge.
wow.
Clover is the next target. Kabuki going and really aggressively. Will he be able to take away his soul? But instead, it will be Facehugger getting caught off guard here, getting taken down across the map, and Godiva will be able to still escape even with such low HP, Gunny.
Yes, Godiva will manage to save his own soul right there, Athena, as again Evos Legends will
Gila.
Luminaire will get taken down, but
Ini gamenya respect streamers
with
guys ya.
both mid laners are down, but the Lord has been secured
Iya.
on the side of Aura Fire, so I'm interested
Clovernya
to see
salah sih.
what
Kesalahannya
will
Persik
basically brew
diikutin.
in the next minute or so, especially with this Lord push here, Arashi. But right now we can see here Versic already setting up so aggressively, and again they want to deal with this Lord outside of their base. So interesting move and approach right now. Already targeting Versic with his Benedetta, managed to escape or retreat right now.
Lah, bunuh diri coy. Anti-match-nya bunuh diri, anti-match-nya guys ya.
No, he will not.
Anti-match-nya bunuh diri guys ya.
Taken down in the process, but Winter touch him as well as Immortal is there, but no. Luminaire says no. 1-for-1 as of right now.
Persiknya kemakan loh itu.
Enggak. Oke nih.
Dibalik. Parsianya nggak ada soalnya. Parsianya nggak ada. Parsianya nggak ada loh. Nah, ada Parsia nih.
Right now, though, Facehugger comes into play because Feather Airstrike is there. But look at first.
Persik mantap banget.
Facehugger as first actually. High gets taken down in the front side there, Athena.
Persik mantap banget
Yes,
itu.
it will be Facehugger
Mati.
with the next target.
Anjir.
To take him down, so another pick coming from Evos Legends as Luminaire is caught in a bad situation. There is Kira, but unfortunately he will go down as well. But yes, there is Immortal here as Clover will be trying to pick him off as well, and that will be
Gila,
another
ini
pick
Barat
up
sama
and another time bot for the side of Evos Legends, as Kira is too busy to notice that in the base.
Lihat itu dong, kameranya bodoh banget ya ampun.
As well as wrecked, going on to Godiva, being the last one standing, and that is the base, guys. The base. A lot of
Anjir.
I have no words right now. As that will be game number 3.
Gila.
Evos Legends.
Di saat orang ngira bakal di ini di comeback GGWP dari Evos guys ya. Gila. Oke.